blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time. That's my girl right there.
Salutations, Earthlings. Look, how is everyone? Look, we missed one. What happened?
Oh, I don't know where she went, but there she is.
Okay. Where'd she go? Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, you just said you was all going to be on. I didn't know when I was supposed to be on right then. So I was just like, oh, because he was like, you ready? I already know the drill when you're dealing with Danny. So I was on point. Yep, I'm ready, sir.
Listen, he was like, go in the background, but the night's a little different because we're doing things a little different. Pookie, open that back door, crack that door, honey, because the sugar is hot. And then bring me my fan over here. Listen, that's the good thing about having children in this house with you. Yeah, hot. Thank you, baby. Give me my fan. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Then the ice maker on. Y'all, welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Here, this week's episode. How y'all doing? I got a glare. I don't like that. Y'all see that glare?
That's turn that light on my glasses. I feel like I got glare.
Booty, go turn that lamp off. Well, no, don't turn it off. I'll fix it on the next day. Is it glare? Is it bad? Okay, let's see. It's that lamp. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Give me 2 seconds. I don't know why this is decided to do this now. How pause it? Oh, okay.
Oh, pause it.
Not live. Not while we're live.
Mm-hmm. And the mic's still on.
Oh my goodness, Sean, how you been doing?
Well, I'm doing. Nice here.
Thank you, baby. You're the best.
She turned the camera off, but
that's what I said.
On.
But the mic is still on.
Okay, that's better. Look at there. Okay, sorry. I was like, yeah, that's disturbing me. That's disturbing my peace. Okay, so y'all, tonight we're gonna do something different. So for those of y'all that listen to my show and those of y'all that watch my show, y'all know I am a music fanatic. I am a music fanatic. And I have lots of people that I like, but I'm kind of obsessed low-key with Jilly from Philly, okay? And I love her music because I always feel like she in my business, okay? At some point on every album, she has been in my business. So now here we are, after her not putting out an album for 10 years, y'all. Now let that resonate. Jill Scott has not put out an album for 10 years. And then she just graced us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when I say she just graced us, I literally mean she just graced us with one of the best works of music that has ever been made on earth, ever. Okay? And I'm here for it. So before we do that, I just got, I forgot, we got one sponsor. That's the Sweetest Slime. Did I give you her stuff? Do you have that?
It should already be in your media.
There we go. Yeah. That's my sponsor. So listen here, the Sweetest Slime, Micaiah Mitchell. Y'all know that's who keeps my locks lovely. She now has a full service shop. She does hair over there. She has a braider over there. She has a massage therapist over there. She has a nail tech over there. Baby, she is doing it big. And y'all should go see her. If you are in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and you want your hair done, natural hair, color, cut, all that. She does it all, okay? You should go see her. You can find her on all the socials, Facebook. Well, she's on Instagram and she's on TikTok under the Sweetest Slime. She's also on Facebook now under the Sweetest Slime. Micaiah Mitchell. You should go see her. Her phone number is 336-734-3307 if you would like to book an appointment, or you can go to The Sweetest Line. She has a website, or click that QR code there, snap it, and it'll take you right to her site. Okay? And when you do make an appointment with her, let her know Carla sent you. Real easy. See how easy that is. And that's it. That's our sponsors for tonight. Okay? So, how do we begin? First, I don't know, because everybody's experience with Jill is different. And I want to get your, up until this album right here, I would say that my favorite Jill Scott album was either the first one, Who is Jill Scott, or I really have a deep down love for what's the one, y'all? Was she on the front with Woman Manifesto?
Hold on.
It's got Rolling Hills. I know every song on there. Doggone it. Why did that just go out my head? Is it the Laboon Vent Suite? Because I love that one too. I love everything Jill's ever put out, first of all. That's the thing. It's hard to choose an album that is your favorite, okay? Because I think you have a favorite song or songs off of every album. I think the one before this one that I played just about religiously was the very first one. The very first one, Who is Jill Scott? I don't think I skipped any songs on that whole CD.
So let me read off Who is Jill Scott? Words and Sound, Volume 1. That came out in the year 2000.
Yeah.
Beautifully Human, Words and Sounds, Volume 2.
I
came
love
out
that
2004. The Real Thing, Words and Sound, Volume 3, came out in 2007. The Light of the Sun, 2011.
That's it. Light of the Sun.
Woman, her last one before this one, came out in 2015. And here we are with To Whom It May Concern. That was just released about a week ago.
Do you understand how bold it is to release an album and name it To Whom It May Concern? And then when you listen to it, you realize that it really is just that type of situation. Either you get Jill Scott where she is right now or you don't. Okay. And I've had people tell me, I'm not really into her music like that. Cool. That's your thing. But she speaks to me in a way, oh my God. Her and Erykah Badu and the ladies who I have gone through growing up and evolving with them, and Jill definitely. And the fact that Jill has not put out an album in 10 years, but she still remained relevant.
Yeah. Because she's in film, she's in TV, she's on stage.
She's on other people's joints. She pops up on other people's music and makes their stuff. I mean, it's just dope. She's a dope, artist. And this CD is what I needed. This is the prelude to summer. I feel like this just is going to slide us right into spring and summer.
Okay, let me start by saying year 2000. Let me set the scene. I'm in college at UNC Charlotte. I got my green Honda Civic, and I had a CD player that went into the cassette with the little cassette adapter. And I had my I didn't bring my Libation. I'm gonna get it at the break. I had my CDs, and I had a handful of neo soul CDs that I had to have with me at all times. Maxwell Urban Hang Suite.
Oh yes.
D'Angelo, rest in peace.
Yes.
The Brown Sugar one and Voodoo. Had to have Erykah Badu. I had to have Music Soul Child.
Yes.
The one with Sonny.
Yes.
I talk to you. I had to have that one.
I just want to say.
And I was working at a call center in Charlotte, listening to V101.9 and I heard the Jill Scott Lizelle in what is it, C minor, and I didn't know what it
Oh,
was.
child,
I
he
didn't know
loved
who
me.
it was.
Yes.
I remember driving on 85 and I did a
Mhm.
U-turn to go to the Walmart in Concord because I had to get that CD immediately.
You hear me?
Like, do not pass go, do not collect $200. I had to get it on site. And I wore that CD out.
Me too. I had it
Yeah.
on my MP3. Y'all remember my MP3s?
Yeah.
Mhm,
And I was also working in a call center,
mhm.
and my friend Todd Cook, shout out TLDD, Todd Cook, Brooklynite. I've known him forever. He was like, yo, you should listen to this. And I was like, what is this? Because he's a music head like me. He's one of my friends that's a music head. And when I put that on, yeah, I was sitting at my desk and I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? And she's from Philly? Oh
She
my
was on
God.
tour with Poetry. Like that was like the oh my God.
Flowetry was another CD I had to have too.
Oh my God. And I'm so glad they going back on tour.
Yeah, with
I'm so
Raheem
glad they
Devon.
got
I gotta
over their
catch that show.
foolishness with each other. Thank you, God, because we got to get this money.
They
Mhm.
coming here.
Yeah.
They coming here.
Oh, I know. We're going to get our tickets. Trust.
They coming. Hey, look, and the day before my birthday. Yeah.
This is going to be a musical year, y'all. All the
We
good
need it.
shows that are coming. I mean, I pray we get to go see Jill this year, but I'm definitely going to see Moonchild. I'm going to see Moonchild in Charlotte. I'm going to see Cardi B this year. I am. I'm going to see Jill, God willing. I'm going to see J. Cole. Praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. But that
But
Jill, now tell us your Jill experience. How did you get attached to Jill? Shad, do you remember?
Well, I was rocking the fro before the locks. When Jill came out, I was already doing that, but I'm a very big R&B person. As we spoke earlier, I told you I grew up with Eric Roberson. We sang together, so
Yeah.
I'm part of that, connection. And it was like going to Philly, hearing them live, and I actually the song with the Roots.
Oh yeah.
Not me, like it was originally Jill.
Right.
But
she wrote it.
Yeah, but she couldn't make it, so they ended up having to do it with Erica. But a lot of people, if they really knew, like they was all together at one point.
Yes.
That's family. So going over there, going to the shows, following behind Eric. That's how I got introduced. And then when she really, really just took off and like everything that she has, I done had about 11 of her songs as ringtones on my phone. Remember when we used to put ringtones?
Girl, okay. Yes.
Living my life like it's golden, all of
Yes.
that. But that Lizelle, yeah, see my, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes. I mean,
I think one of the things as we were growing up, we all naturally gravitated towards singers.
right.
We gravitated towards actual singers. So in the 80s, I was a big Anita Baker fan. I was a big
Oh,
Regina
God.
Bell fan. I was a big Mickey Howard fan.
Sade.
And then, we can't even. We got to do a whole separate show on Sade.
And Loose Ends is still to this day my favorite group, and they came out in the 80s, y'all.
And shout out to Jane from Loose Ends, who is still in Ice Entertainment. God bless her.
That is so crazy. They know she was over here working.
But also towards the late 80s, early 90s, I fell in love with Layla Hathaway.
Oh
Right.
gosh.
And
Yes.
so she kind of joined that sort of female voice that I
Roster.
really, really craved, right? And so then there was this lull from maybe 91 to about maybe 93, 94, where I really wasn't following a lot of the singers. Like Toni Braxton was kind of depressing to me. But then L Boogie with Lauryn Hill, when right around the mid 90s. Right?
Yeah.
But then that whole neo soul thing started taking off with Erica and with a lot of the other singers. And Jill is just one of those that it's very rare for me, because I listen to so much music, that I will stop what I am doing and I have to ingest the entire thing. Whether I'm like, there are a couple of albums that I really didn't care for too much. I like maybe one or two songs on it, but this one, the first one and the second one, I had to listen all the way through, and I ingested the entire thing. Now, funny story. Let me tell you why this podcast idea happened. I think I'm going to drop my daughter off over her little girlfriend's house, or go pick her up. And I'm listening to the album, and I heard one particular song. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I have got to call Carla right
Why
now.
was everybody inboxing me when they heard that song? They was like, Carla,
I got
this
to,
is you. And I was like, what?
like literally, and we're gonna go through the track list, but like, and y'all will know which one it is. But literally, I saw Carla in her 1920s outfit, looking like one of the old Bessie Smith blues singers, singing this song in my head, and I was like, I had to call Carla.
But what did I say? I couldn't get past that song.
See, like, girl, ain't that song? It's a trip.
Over and over. And I said, and it's simply because, like, I am really big on jazz, like Ella Fitzgerald. Like I said, I share the same birthday as her. So you can't take me nothing. You know,
right.
So when I heard that, I was like, I stopped immediately. I said, oh, snap. And then listening to it, you know, I said, Carla, I can't get past it. Every time it goes to another song, I go back to that song.
I'm going to tell you the song that I played more than, well, I guess we'll get to that, and we'll listen to it. But you already said, what is it? Is it, yeah, it's not called that. I was going to call it the End Blues, but that's not the name of it. The name of it is.
Pay You on Tuesday?
Yeah, Pay You on Tuesday is the name.
Yeah, Pay You on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Pay You on Tuesday.
Now, look, if you have been following Crazy Carla's Concoction podcast for the past, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years.
I was 4, y'all.
Everything that song has addressed, you have heard Carla say at least one time or more on this podcast.
And the cussing words. Because y'all know I love a good cussing words. I love it. And I was like, oh, she cusses so nice. She cusses so dignified.
She made it sound good.
Old women cuss, and you be tickled, but you be scared at the same time. You know you better not laugh.
Look, did she just cuss me out?
You know how your grandma used to cuss, and you be like, I better not laugh. You be tickled, but you know you do better than to laugh, right? In front of her. But baby, you would get to yourself and holler, or you and your cousins be like, did you hear her? Like, what is happening? That's how I felt when I heard that song. So look, okay, we jumping the gun. Out of the 3, okay, the 3 of us, you got to choose 2 songs that you have just like wore out on that CD. She already done said that's hers. She can't get past the other stuff. You got to get to the other side.
No, I did. Like, I love Pressure. Don't play with it.
That's Pinky's song. Pinky love Pressure. She love Pressure.
Yeah, Pressure, don't play with it. And then, to be honest, what's the one?
Okay.
Ode to Nikki.
Okay. Off the back, and we're gonna go through all.
Baby, I started crying when I heard that.
Off the Back has to be one of the most Afrocentric, Afro-positive
and it's off of the back, not off the back.
Off the back. Off the back.
No, off of the back. Just like she wrote it, off of the back. Okay.
But it's got to be one of those. It's one of those tracks that's classic.
Yeah.
That's
and it makes you think about your people. Before you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm eating these strawberries out of my champagne because I feel like this was a champagne in here.
Hey, Shine. Start the clock. When she eats the fruit, start the clock.
Yeah. You ain't see me look down at my phone? It's 8:23.
Start the clock.
It's 8:23. She eating the fruit that was in the liquor.
but we're going to go
So,
through the entire track list. But I have to say this though, because normally when you run into songs like "Pay You on Tuesday," as a black man, you really kind of go, "Oh God, here goes somebody else bashing men, bashing
oh, but
us,
it
whatever."
wasn't just men.
But she
It's
had a
everything
line.
that everybody talked
She
about.
she had a line in it that said, "If you
If
think
you,
this is about
Uh,
blacks only,
that you
then
are
you are."
the
I'm
N
And
talking.
I
word.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so
I
I was like,
love it. So now
yeah.
we're not playing. Are we playing the whole song or we just playing clips? Cause I
We
don't,
can't play
cause I
clips.
know.
We don't
I
want no problems.
I think we are actually not going to do that because we want to
Okay.
stay monetized.
Thank you.
So
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
So we just gonna
so
discuss. So what we just gonna go through each one
hmm
and talk about. Okay, so let's start
so
with the
let me
very first one.
well let's
Yeah,
this
that's
is
the album.
the
First of all, the album cover is dope. And
hmm
she explained, I've been watching all the interviews, that this is her homegirl who's an artist.
hmm
And she saw this painting and she knew immediately it was going to be her album cover. Now
you know
imagine this, that Jill make your art her album cover.
Mm-hmm.
She has hooked you up for life.
for life.
That's a friend.
Right.
hmm
And shout out to
hmm
Jill, because Jill is a she an Aries, she a fire sign like me, baby.
hmm
And I think that's why I tell y'all a lot of time people say you and Jill Scott act alike. Like people that know her personally, they say, "Oh my
hmm
God, you remind me so much of Jill Scott." And I'm like, and it's crazy, but that's just how my vibe is. This is who I am, right? I like
hmm
I like music. I like alcohol. I like the screw. I love sex. I love alcohol. I love a good smoke at it. I like all the stuff that people supposed to like and act like they don't like. Look at my grandbaby laughing like, listen. And I tell my kids all the time, I talk about sex in front of my children and grandchildren because if I don't, how y'all think y'all got here? And that's what I love about Jill. Jill just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But
Mhm.
she's also the way she addresses political stuff
hmm
is just chef's kiss. The way she will get in the government's ass. Can I say ass on here? Too late. But
This your podcast.
the way that she, the good cussing that goes forth on Pay You on Tuesday.
Mhm.
But it's done with such class and elegance.
That's right.
It makes you think of Billie Holiday. Because, they said she was that type. They said she was about it.
Mhm.
hmm
And she get up there and sing them songs and come out the stage and fight people. And I said, Lord. But this music, if you're going through anything at all in your life,
hmm
Jill to the rescue. I don't
Okay.
care. So that very first, let's start with the first one because y'all we ain't got much. The first one, okay,
hmm
dope shit. That's the name of it, right?
hmm Yeah.
Dope shit. And it's a shame that I know these tracks in my head already. It ain't been but a week. What's about? Hold on, y'all. I'm podcasting. I got to tell them I'm podcasting. Hold up. Somebody is actually calling me.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Well, while she's doing that, getting back to this cover art, Sean, this cover art is like something that my aunts or family members would have had on their walls back in like the
Mhm.
70s.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
this is just like it's like completely dope,
It is.
it's so Philly. It's so
Absolutely.
Philly.
And it's
And
meaning,
I
it's purpose.
just, as a person who, toiled in the sands there, I'm telling you, this y'all, this album, but this when the girl is talking about dope shit, you know, Jill already letting you know. Get yourself together because y'all fist to go on a ride, okay?
Mhm.
And all I know how to do is dope shit. And baby, dope shit. Oh my God.
Facts.
I'm just blown
Yep.
away by this whole CD. So
Don't play with it.
anybody got anything to say about dope shit? The first one. Did I say that? I mean, please chime in.
You covered it. You covered it.
So then we get to number 2. And I told Shad, this is my theme song for the year.
That's right.
I'm going to go ahead and be great.
I love
Why
that.
not?
She used trombone shorty.
Baby!
Look, and trombone
When that
shorty is
band
my
came
13-year-old. My 13-year-old's favorite musician is trombone shorty. So when I saw it, I was like,
Really?
A book.
Yeah.
They had to do that in school.
yeah.
Yeah.
My
Elisha
son is
had
a
to do
really,
that
really
in
great
school.
musician right now. And just when I saw him on it, I was like, I know where this is about to go. Because Jill would drop a go-go jazz number in a
Mhm.
minute.
Yes,
I
she
knew
did.
Right.
exactly where
But
this
that
was
one
going to
is
go.
straight New Orleans. And not only that, shout out to all the HBCUs because that sounds like halftime at any black college.
Mhm.
Especially when that band
That-
come in and you hear that trombone and you hear them drums and you hear that
Mhm.
marching band.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to KK Side. Y'all know I'm a KK Side suite. I'm a band girl. You know, I know all the codes still. Class 91. I was there with them. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like an HBCU experience. And that song takes me back to my roots at the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Okay?
Back in the
And
day when
I
you
love
could
it.
get a two-piece special at Miss Winters on Summit, or
Oh,
you can get a
or
Whopper
go
Junior
across the
combo,
streets.
or go get a Whopper Junior combo on Market.
Go right across the street and get some fried chicken at the place beside the Burger King. Or we would go to the Waffle House on Randleman Road when we did the 2 to 6, and we'd be at the Waffle House by 6:15, 6:30, because everybody was inebriated and had to get some food on their stomach because we literally danced all night.
That's a
Mhm.
fact. That's a fact.
A&T Gym Jams were epic.
Mhm.
You had to be built a certain way to go to a gym jam in the 90s. If y'all weren't there, I just can't really tell you except to tell you. We literally.
If you was a dude and you had on the rayon shirt with the acid wash shorts and the patent leather shoes that had the slick bottom because you had to do the James on command, and some of us had product in our hair then. You came out of that gym looking like you had just sang at the Apollo 3 shows. Hair all
Well, when
over
I
the
first
way,
went to A&T, I had a Holly Berry.
Ooh.
So shout out to my birthday twin, Holly Berry, because that's what I had, a Holly Berry. I really did. I had that hairstyle. And, I was running track. I had that body back then, baby. I ain't had no stretch marks. I ain't had no nothing. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. And, baby, when I tell you that go ahead and be great, but when she said what she said, I'm going to go ahead and be great. Y'all, that went all the way through me.
Mm-hmm.
Because there have been times, I mean, even recently, where I feel like, people be like, oh, you're doing so much. And I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to reach a level of greatness. So I'm going to just go ahead and be great. Why not?
Absolutely.
But, people will talk you out of it.
Yeah.
Because they don't got it to do it.
And you know what? You know who
Multiple
would be
times.
you know who would be the worst person to talk you out of it? Yourself.
Yes.
And I think,
Oh my God.
because if you're a Jill Scott fan, you know that she's had some ups and downs in her relationships. She's had ups and downs in the music industry. She's had ups and downs, but the thing about her is, as an artist, she's very vulnerable and she's very open, right?
Yes.
And so when you accept that criticism, and you've seen her in interviews get emotional because she's showing up, even in her feelings, she's going to show up. And
That's right.
so that be great is more of a self affirmation to me, that despite what you might think it is, and to quote one of my favorite lines, though they slay me, I will choose to be great.
Right.
Love it.
Oh my God. Okay, what's the next track?
So the next track is Beautiful People, which I love. I love that one. I love that
I'm
one.
gonna get emotional over this because
Mm-hmm.
when I first heard Beautiful People,
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was something I was gonna have to be in my car with the windows down, with the sun shining. And we were just coming out of this snowstorm when this hit, right? And it was a beautiful day. I guess it was like 70 something degrees. I want to say it was Saturday. And I was driving to Greensboro to film for Decisions. Shameless plug. We filming for Decisions, y'all. And y'all, Beautiful People came on. And I felt like I had been transported back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Because it was just such a vibe.
Refreshing.
And she says, my love is deeper than. Listen, you feel that song. And if you do anything where the audience is your energy, you feel that song. Because I love everybody. I love it when people come at me and say, girl, you had me crying laughing, or girl, you made me, feel a certain way. I think all artists appreciate that, right?
Yeah.
And you appreciate your friends, you appreciate your family, the beautiful people. Like, y'all, you could just look around, see children outside playing. When the children, when they were playing in the snow, they were so happy.
Yeah.
I hate the snow, but I was so glad to see them children outside playing in the snow.
Yeah.
It just touched my heart. To see people, even adults, y'all, they were like so happy when it snowed. My aunt loves the snow. Hey, Aunt Lily. My aunt loves the snow, honey. And she was like a kid in Candyland when it snowed here, y'all. And I'm telling you, that song, like her friend said in the beginning, do y'all listen to Jill Scott's podcast?
No, I don't think I have in a minute.
So, it's on hiatus right now because her podcast, it's not just her. It's her. It's Aja from Kindred Family, the wife. Mm-hmm. And then, oh my God, I can't think of her best friend. The lady from the radio station. She was on radio forever up north. It's the three of them. And y'all, that's the best podcast ever. And Jill was telling us she was making us some new music. And then all of a sudden she got, they were like, okay, Kendrick just put out, and their new album is the bomb as well. Have y'all heard the new Kendrick Family song?
Have not heard it yet.
Baby! That's another one. Mm-hmm. Y'all, Philly coming back.
That's right, with a vengeance.
And that whole CD, I'm going to tell you, listen, be careful when you listen to it because you're going to be pregnant. And I ain't trying to do that.
Not me.
But I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, and y'all, I made love to this whole CD. I just want to say that. And it was a whole experience. And you should try it. You should really try it. Because, baby, by the time we got to that Ashe, baby, it was a wrap.
Mm.
Okay,
I feel you,
so
serious.
David, that was the best sex it was the best sex I ever had. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, now, what else, y'all? What do y'all think about beautiful people?
By the time we got to Beautiful People, I was like, okay, I'm hooked. I love like the harmony. I love what she was saying, and it just took me someplace because, like you said, you
Yeah,
were just coming off of the snowstorm, right? And
yeah.
so, and for me, it is always an experience when I'm listening to her and listening to
Mhm.
something new, and it was just like, okay, this is like almost cerebral, right? And but I did get to a point where I was like, now I got to see what's next, because now I'm hooked, right? I ain't going nowhere. She got me for the
Right.
next hour. She got me for the
And I
next
had my
hour,
headphones on, so I was late. I was like, oh my God.
and I was in a car playing it loud, and I was like, okay, she got me. What's next? And I think that was intentional
Yeah.
because Beautiful People is a
Mhm.
perfect setup for the next one.
And
How do
what's
you
the
pronounce?
next one?
How do you pronounce
Oh,
it?
but
And
wait a
not
minute,
as
'cause we
bougie
gotta
as
get
me.
Sean's input off of beautiful people.
Oh yeah, go
Sean, how
ahead.
do you feel about beautiful people?
Okay, so I would have to say this takes it back to a sounds of blackness type vibe feel for me from back in the day.
Right, I like
Um,
that. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
yeah,
around like when people really did get together and still had the cookouts, the families,
Mm.
like it took me back. Like I literally started having like little flashbacks, like reflecting
Yeah.
on past.
yeah. It made you think of Frankie Beverly. To me,
Yes,
it did.
Mm.
yes.
Mm.
I was about to say that next, and then it has the Frankie Beverly vibe in because when you put Frankie Beverly on, everybody did all ages, so
That's
it,
it.
it was like that.
You
Matter
know,
of fact, what's the Summer Madness?
oh, Cool in the
Yeah,
Game. Cool in the
yes.
Game.
So how I feel like this song will end up having the same effect as that, like along those lines with those songs.
It's ironic that you said Frankie Beverly and Maze because she was on the Breakfast Club during an interview where she said that was the kind of career that she wanted. She wanted she said, I think to paraphrase her, she said during the time back in the day, you had people on the charts that was one and two, but at the same time, you had Marvin Gaye that had something out, or you had a Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Mm.
And she said, I wanted a Frankie Beverly and Maze career. And then she would say, well, people in the business would go, well, who are they? I don't know who they are, and they're not that widely known. And she would go, maybe, but their people show up and they sell out
Always.
stadiums, and
All the time.
they all come in white because they know that
That's
they're
right.
supposed to come in white,
I
and
saw
they
that.
come in
Yes.
and they sing their hearts out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the kind
Because
of
it's an
career that she wanted.
experience. Yes.
Right,
Just like
right.
Patti LaBelle. Y'all, Patti LaBelle says she has not put out an album. And just like Jill, she has not put out an album in what is it, 20 years?
It's been a minute now that I think about it.
And now she's putting out a new album. Her album's coming out this year. And
Mhm.
she's like, girl, it's gonna be fire. And you know what Miss Patty say?
Mhm.
Well, Aunt Patty say that her music fitting to be fire.
It's good to
She
be
ain't
fine.
lied to us yet. It's
Nope.
fitting to be fire.
Mm-mm.
Because
She ain't.
everybody want to produce on Patty's album. Who don't?
Mm.
For real. That'll be a dope credit.
Facts.
Aunt Chaka got a CD get ready to come out. And Stephanie, what we finna do this year?
Mhm.
Shaka actually has not only a CD, she got a documentary on Netflix that's about to be
Yeah.
like a 4-part
Yes,
miniseries on her life.
yes.
Can't wait to
And
see
she
that.
said it's no filter. She said, I'm not turning away from nothing. So we're gonna hear about the drugs,
Mm.
the men, the women.
Oh yes.
But you know what? I follow Chaka Khan now on TikTok because she's into what I'm into now, like the crystals and the stones and the earth and the goddesses and the things. And I meditate to her quite often.
Mm-hmm.
She's very good at that. And I think people who touch us like that, they have had to go through a whole bunch of shit. Well, I bleep it out and then said it anyway. This drink, I think this fruit getting to me. Oh, hell. Listen.
Did the timer go off, son?
It's been 20 minutes.
Yep.
It's been 20
Yep.
minutes.
Uh-oh.
On the head. Didn't I say it was 8:23? It's now 8:43.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
You called it.
Now, so off of the back is the next one, right?
Look, I'm gonna say this right now. There are songs that should be on space probes that go out into the galaxy. That the first thing the aliens hear is whatever's on this, and this song needs to be one of them.
Okay, so let me explain something. So y'all the reason why I asked y'all listen to her podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Jill tells the story. I'm here to tell y'all because y'all don't listen to the podcast. But those of us who listen to the podcast know this. Jill told her listening audience that the man who has been her basically godfather all her life grew up doing stuff for her. He was her mom's best friend. Mm-hmm. Come to find out, that's her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But that man has a wife and a whole family. Mm-hmm. And she said she didn't want to tell the whole story because that's her mama's story to tell, not hers. But she found out when she was a grown woman that was her dad.
Wow.
And so she's her mom's only child, but now she has siblings that she thought were her God people.
Mm.
And so when she says, yes, I'm a Braswell.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You feel me?
Now I feel you.
And she's like, I'm just going to let everybody know them my peoples too over there.
Mm-hmm.
To know that she's a love child. Adds even a little bit more spice up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I love that.
Now that changes the perspective of the song for me because because when I first heard it, well, let me stop lying. First top 5 times that I heard it, because I put that one on repeat. It kept resonating with me that she did not want to be so high that she only lived in the penthouses because she still messed with the basement, right? And there was this whole duality of not forgetting where you came from. Now that I know that context, not only did she not necessarily know where she came from, now she wanted everybody to know where she came from, whether you like it or not.
Because for a long time, she really wouldn't tell people that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always rumored that man was her daddy. Mm-hmm. But her mama was like, no, that ain't your daddy.
And for the fact that she started naming names.
You hear me?
Hey. She started naming. So,
and that was one of the most powerful podcasts I've ever heard. Y'all got to go check out the podcast. You got to go back and listen to all of them because they literally talk about all. I think one of the best podcasts is the girl that's the radio announcer, the DJ, talked about her struggle with fibroids and how it took her. She had to go on a journey to find a doctor who would listen to her. And because it was like so life absorbing. When you have fibroid issues, Black women be having problems, and y'all, these white doctors don't listen.
I saw something on Instagram that said the exact same thing of how Black women have to educate themselves to be their own advocates.
We have to,
and that to me, because there are studies that went out and doctors thought that the cervix didn't have nerve endings, and these are actual doctors that was taught this, or that
That
was
black
that
women, we don't experience pain like other people.
right, right.
Because of Henrietta Lacks. They feel we all are Henrietta Lacks.
And shout out to her family that finally got that settlement. And they ain't said how much it
Hallelujah.
was. They ain't said how much it was, but it need to
So
be in
you
the
know it was
billions.
off the chain.
Yes, it need to be in the billions. But so that whole thing with that, yeah, that needs to be talked about a lot more.
And when
A
she
lot
start
more.
naming people, and then you notice how she subtly says that last name.
Mm-hmm. It says, yes, I'm a Braswell.
I'm a Brasswood.
And I started immediately going, oh, I know some Braswells up in Greensboro. Like, oops.
And I'm just like, because we know her as Jill Scott, but she wants you to know I'm not just Jill Scott. I'm a Brasswell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like me. I have so much. Y'all know if y'all follow me on social media, I'm a Simpson, but I'm definitely a McNeil. You
Mm-hmm.
hear me? My mommy is a McNeil, and that's that. Them people, uh, my big mama, my big daddy, them people who I get so much from. Child.
You
I'm
know,
gonna
that to
tell
me,
people real quick, I'm a McNeil, baby. I'm a Simpson, but I'm a McNeil. Okay. I certainly am.
the way she did this song, the phrase that is coming to my mind is airing your dirty laundry clean.
Yeah, and
She
she's like
did it
off of the back
clean.
of my ancestors. And when she said they did it for themselves, but ultimately they did it for us.
How
She said the people
truthful is
riding
that
the
statement?
buses, the slavery, all of that. I mean, she run it down, but it's so beautiful the way she does it. It's
Of
just
all
so
the
beautiful.
songs, on this album, I cannot wait to hear her do this live. I'm going to pay to go see her just to do this one live.
Well,
I
this ain't
know
my
her.
favorite. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, when I get to my favorite, y'all going to laugh because it ain't long at all.
We
But
know what
my
your favorite
favorite
is.
song, we getting to it. My favorite one is okay, we're going to get to it. I'm going to tell y'all. And when you get to your favorite song, please say what your favorite song or songs are. But this is one of my favorites. And I cried. I
Yeah, this is
cried.
Your favorite one?
Oh, which one? Okay.
That's your favorite one.
So look, we kind of pressed for time. So
Yeah.
after this one, North Side with Tierra Whack. Let me
And
just
she
say
was
something.
rapping her ass off.
Look, and I was about to say that as far as MCs go, Jill could hold her own with
You
Lauryn
hear me?
Hill and everybody else.
Her and Tierra
Legit.
tore that song up.
Yeah, they did.
Listen. I love a good rappity singing somebody. That's why I love Miss Badu. But her and Jill, baby, oh my God.
Now, y'all, this Sean, do you have something to say about North Side? You good?
Go ahead. You already know, like,
Because see,
You can
got
relate.
dangerous. It got dangerous to me when the disclaimer happened, right?
Yeah, when she let you know, we fixed to take a little trip.
Yeah, and if you
They fixed
offended,
to switch.
yeah, it's fitting to get serious. I was like, oh Lord, what is she about to do? And then that's when I heard the song is entitled "Pay You on Tuesday."
Hey,
But everybody know that ain't the real title of the song. Crazy
it's
Carla,
called the
what is-
Ninja Blues.
And
She
when
said,
I say,
I don't want no more Ninja Blues. And she sang it like, baby, like she standing in a bathtub.
like you're back there at the juke joint, okay?
she sang that like Suge Avery at the
Look
juke
Avery
joint.
at the joint. Yeah.
And the way she say my favorite cuss word.
Mother.
You hear me? Y'all, this should be my favorite cuss word because you know I found out where that word originated, but it just rolls off my tongue so lovely. When I get aggravated, I love the F word. I love it.
As you say it,
I love to say it. I love to thank it. Bad church girl, but I do, y'all. I think cussing just makes everything sound better.
It's just that exclamation point, whatever you're trying to say. It just makes it flow better.
And what did you say? How you go on a trip and you already paid your rent?
Yeah. You bought a dress in your house, look a mess.
Get the Ninja Blues.
So you bought something and you ain't pay your mortgage?
House when I heard that. I said, what in the world?
And look, and I can't help but to think that every time she said that was sometime that somebody done asked her for some money to help catch
you
up.
ain't get your child support.
And you ain't got your child support.
You ain't pay your mortgage. You ain't cleaned up your house.
You's an ugly mother. The way she sang that thing, baby, it sound like, ooh. Did it take you back to sister? Baby, I said, listen, Jill, you showing your ass now. Wait a minute. But then the next song come on.
That next song after that is my second favorite. It's really neck and neck, but that next song is Pressure. Pressure. I
relate to that so much as a dark-skinned Black woman. A dark-skinned plus-size Black woman. And you know, even though people are trying to tell me that I'm not plus size anymore, but baby, I'm 5'2.5" and 200 and something pounds.
You're perfect.
Just because I'm smaller, I'm still not the aesthetic.
I don't know what you're talking about, because from where I come from, bones are for dogs, but meat is for the man.
Well, that's what I was told too.
But y'all would not believe, especially when I work, you know, I work in corporate America now, but I work from home. But when I worked in corporate America, when I first went natural, it was a whole issue. When I used to wear blonde weave to work, they told me I couldn't wear blonde weave because that wasn't my natural hair color. How you know?
Right.
I got just as much white in me as y'all got in y'all. I just look how I look and y'all look how y'all look. So you can't tell me that blonde hair ain't my natural hair color when I got white ancestors twice removed. You know what I'm saying? So like, how you gonna tell me? And I always thought that was crazy. So when I first went natural, y'all, it was a whole thing for them people. They was like mortified that I did not want to put chemical in my hair. That I was fine being myself. That I had no problems with that. And I was getting up and going out and representing their country, their company with nothing hair. And speaking Spanish. Because, you know, they was flying me out. You know, I was, for those of y'all who don't know, I speak fluent Spanish. And I was a translator for a company for years and years and years. And they would fly me places. And you could see the people's face when they was like, looking for, like, who is the Spanish translator? Oh, her? That's not what we were expecting.
Well, this is what you got. Now let's go here. Look, coins. Run me my coins so I can go.
Okay.
Run me my money.
She said I wasn't the aesthetic, and I guess I get it. So much pressure to appear just like them. Who is them? No, not just white people.
And then
we have the people in the industry who they like because them
Them people over there.
They go out of their way to be that. What the aesthetic is. And we all know, because I ain't gonna call no names and get in trouble. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what they like versus what we like. We like a Jill. We like an Erica.
I love it.
We like a Lettucey. But we also like a Beyonce. We like a Kelly Rowland. We like a Toni Braxton. You know what I'm saying? Black people, especially when it comes to R&B and soul music, we are untouched. Because we literally are everything. We got Whitney Houston. They get ready to put out this, and I'm going to tell you another person who is close to my heart, who to me, I feel like she finally getting her just desserts, is Tiana Taylor. Because that baby be singing for her damn life and dancing and acting. And now she get ready to play Dionne Warwick. Who else can play her?
Perfect casting.
Just like Kiki could play Angela Bassett. I don't care what nobody say. Kiki could play Angela Bassett.
Just like Alicia Keys can play Lena Horne. It's just
my God. Yeah, well.
Just a matter of time.
If she could act.
But I'm going to throw a grenade in this conversation because I'm going to have to dip in a second. But isn't it ironic how we can accept the Lisa Stansfields? We can accept the Adeles. We can accept the Blue-Eyed Soul.
The Tina Marie's.
The Tina Marie's. But then that door closes when we try to get that love back.
Well, we want to just be ourselves. And I'm so glad that I'm living in this time where we could just be ourselves. So let's go to the next song real quick.
Yep.
What's that next song?
BTOTY.
BTOTY with Too Short.
I was like, what is this? But I listened to it again and I said, oh, okay, Gio. You're right. Biggest pimp of the year.
Facts. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to dip because I got another podcast to go do. And I want.
I'm sorry.
And you're good. And keep vibing. But
I'm not on the control side, just so you know.
Oh, I need you to log into the control side.
He never got to me.
Oh, so you know what? What we need to do is okay. So how do we do the we didn't even do the artist of the week, y'all. We just talking.
I don't think he loaded one, to be honest. We need to fire the intern. Oh, yes, he did. He sure did.
Okay, so we'll do that, and maybe that'll allow her to switch. Will that?
He already messaged and was like, "My bad, I didn't get to you in enough time."
Okay.
Well, we're just gonna we gonna pivot because that's what we do.
Okay. So then, I'm just gonna tell y'all my favorite song and tell everybody to go listen. My favorite song. What was your favorite song, D-Ray?
Off of the back.
Okay. What was your favorite song, Shine?
On Tuesday.
And my favorite song is Me For, which isn't really a song, but it is. It's an interlude, and I like it because I feel like she let y'all know. Listen, I have done some dumb shit in my life. Don't do the same dumb shit. She said she baby mama number 4. She said she married a bitch and she moved fast when she should have moved slow. She said she didn't know he was that way though. Yeah. How many people done did that? And admit it.
Right.
She said, but I ain't gonna trip. And I love how they run it back. They scratch it, but I ain't gonna trip. Listen, I ain't gonna trip. It is what it is. But I just don't want you to do the same dumb shit. With such a nice beat behind it.
Maybe that'll infiltrate the brain cells.
So y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Go get the record. Go listen to it. Sit and listen to it. Every song. You're gonna laugh, cry, dance, cuss, all of that. Okay. And I got to go get this on vinyl. I got to go find it on vinyl.
Yes.
And I see that the vinyl is high right now. I was like, oh my God.
Barnes and Noble, that album is almost $30, but I might have to go do that.
I'm gonna have to part ways with that $30.
I might have to go do that.
So I can play it on my record player in here because I got to have that experience. And I got to look at that album cover. I got to be able to open it and look at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And read the notes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So listen, y'all, we about to bounce because because I haven't learned how to run my own show yet. Judge yourself. Okay. Judge yourself. And start laughing. I'm gonna learn this here. Y'all gonna be shocked. I'm just gonna come on here by myself one day and run this show.
Ain't nobody judging you, Carla. Judge yourself.
I don't sound like that. When y'all compliment, y'all sound so southern.
Who brave enough to judge you? Number one.
Plenty of people
brave enough.
There's plenty of people who judge me. They don't judge me to my face because they know they'll get cussed out, but they do it.
and you know I love you, but yeah, you're a little southern.
Whatever. Okay. Well, y'all, listen. Go listen to Jill's new album. Go check it out. Tell her Carla sent you. And the very last song that Ashe, if y'all know Ashe, listen, she incorporated that into her song. And she said, listen, Ashe, I mean, amen. It all means the same thing.
Right.
For all you super saints.
It all means, and so it shall be.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, from the beginning of that album, when she said dope shit, and I'm going to go ahead and be great, she just takes you on a journey. And at the end, she says, I say, and so it shall be. Because this album was to whom it may concern. And if it don't concern you, then it don't. But for those of us who it did, thank you, Jill. We love you, girl. We love you, sis. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Show do.
Can't wait to see you again.
You hear me? Because I know this going to be a show right here.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, people finally coming on?
Say, echo, good evening, everyone. And then, what's up, Otis? Every song, absolutely, bro.
Oh my God, like every song is just amazing. Okay? And that's it. Okay. D, I know you got to go. Y'all, we'll see y'all next time. All right? Peace.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
That's my girl right there.